Camera's over there. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another one of our crafty videos, or whatever we're calling it. I don't really know.
Just our Monday randomness.
Yeah, today's not going to be fountain pens. Today it's going to be laser stuff. Because we have laser things to do. So we're out here at the laser. We have a couple of cameras, and we're going to show you some stuff. We're going to make
Two things.
Two things. We have, these are going to be sold on our website here pretty soon.
I got to come up with more ideas, though.
Yeah, these laser engraved bottle openers. So we're going to do one of those tonight. And then the other thing is we have this piece of art that we are going to engrave into a piece of plywood that then will become wall art.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah.
the thing I've been doing.
Hey, Tom, how's it going? Yeah, so I guess explain how this works. So you take a piece of art and draw it.
Yep.
And then it becomes a digital piece of art. We make it in, you make it into a digital piece of art, transfer it into digital. And then the piece of art that she's created, then we put into the computer and we laser etch it onto something. So when you get, if you were to ever get one of these, you would get her piece of art
burned onto a piece of wood.
Burned onto a piece of wood. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So
I'm trying to do that with different things too.
So I guess what we should do, and it's noisy out here because it's the garage, but it's also noisy out here because it's hot as crap, and we're using the AC as best we can to show you stuff. All right, so I'm going to show you the screen here of the computer.
There you
go. Oh, that's halfway decent.
You can see it.
There's scan lines in it and stuff. So Brianna, how big do we want this to be?
How big is the piece of wood?
Oh, you want it that big?
No.
So
do it like we did mine. So
we need to cut that crap piece of knot out of there.
No. What? Where? Here?
That one, yeah, I don't want that in it.
So then just do it from the knot.
16 wide and then whatever tall is. Let's see.
What?
So what I mean is, if we go 16, so let's select all, and then that's 18, 12. All right, so 16 high. So
Tom F. said he sent you an email just letting you know.
Oh, excellent. Let me ungroup. Oh, okay. So this is going to be the black we want to actually make into lines because
it looks cooler.
Oh, except that, you know what?
What?
In order to do this, we're going to have to trace it, which is something that I didn't want to do. So what we're going to do is trace this outline. Let's get the details in there the best we can.
It worked fine the last time.
It did. I was trying to make it better.
We've done this 3 times now.
No, I know.
I'm not telling you. I'm like...
Oh, telling them. Yeah.
Telling them. We have done this. This isn't like a...
yeah, I'm always trying to make this a little bit better. All right, so we'll do that. We'll get rid of this. And we'll put that in there, something like so. Let me ungroup this and get rid of the outside square. So now that will be that. The blue is going to be the line, and it's going to be... What have we been doing for that? I guess we've been doing about...
250?
Yeah.
50?
250 millimeters a second.
And 50%. No,
and
I think we did 25.
20%, or because we don't want to burn all the way through, obviously. But then this red line on the outside, we want this red line to be 10 and 40. We're going to to shut these other ones off, but what we don't want to do, what is this? Let me flip that to another. So now I need to turn the right stuff on. So the pink one needs to be at the bottom.
Charles said hello.
Hello.
Bandit's bringing us a
Come
ball.
on. There we go. Pink one needs to be at the top.
How buddy.
All right. We're going to turn all this crap off. This is going to be this image. This is this. And then the pink line. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm just making sure I got the right stuff here. This needs to be 10 because we got to go really slow and give it more power.
More power, baby.
More power, baby. And then if you would turn the laser on. Cool. So what we've done is we've created a power setting for the flower itself, a different power setting for the square around the outside.
Around the outside, around the outside.
Around the outside, around the outside. And then we'll go back to
Which ones do I hit over here? Both of them?
Yep, the on
Bottom
the
one?
chiller down there. Yep.
Yep.
And then actually we should shut the AC
Is there a
off.
knob over here?
The round knob, just click it till it clicks. Don't turn it up
clicked.
too high. Yeah.
It clicked.
Cool.
Turn it till the knob clicks three
Turn
times.
it till the knob clicks once.
Well, I mean like gas. When you're putting gas in the car, it still clicks 3 times.
I never do that.
I just do it till it's tight.
I never do it.
I don't even think yours clicks anymore, does it?
All right. So, next thing we need to do is let's go ahead and frame this up. So if you'll hit the frame button on the computer.
I know how to do that part.
Okay.
Do it again.
Yeah, do it again so we can maximize the piece.
That'll work.
That will work. All right, we'll just
Hit the magic button.
let's just double check this.
This one and this one are the ones down here, right?
Nope, the ones that are off are the ones that are down there.
That's what I did.
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
one and
Okay.
this one?
Yeah, yeah. Hit start.
Cool.
Let's rock and roll. Hit enter. Boom.
Oh, cool stuff.
So,
Don't touch that. Bandit.
how's everybody doing tonight? This looks pretty cool. Dylan, I sent you an email from my... Yes, I did get that. I have been working and have not gotten a chance to get back to you on it. Yeah, this is pretty neat. This is fun. It's hot as crap in here because it's been like 100 degrees all day in the garage. So we ran the air for about an hour to cool it off as much as we could because we have air conditioning in here.
I really think it's going to storm again.
Yeah, I think it's going to storm too. But we have to shut the air off to run the laser.
Dad figured that out the hard way.
Yeah, it would be nice if I have 50 amp for the van, but I only have 20 amp circuits in here, so it's tough to run the laser and the air at the same time.
I think he just ate a beetle.
Did he?
I think so.
Did you eat a bug? Don't come through there. Please don't hook your... There you
Come
go.
here. Sit.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Let's see. I had to ask because the domain sometimes doesn't stand right. Oh, gotcha. Bandit, can you come over here? Thank
That's
you,
the
Bobby.
first time he's touched it.
Thank you. Yeah, so I
What up,
know that
Stinker?
this is probably boring for people that don't care about this stuff.
I think it's like an oddly satisfying video because
It
I
is.
like watching
It
this
is.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm gonna sit in a lawn chair and drink my Dr. Pepper and watch it.
Yeah, because we will do that sometimes.
We have done
Burning
that quite a
stuff.
few times.
Yep. But Brianna likes it because it's a way to get original art into a repeatable medium.
And it's cheap. The wood is cheap.
Yeah, and I mean we could do other materials too, right? Like we can do leather, we can do all kinds.
I
of
like
fun
that
stuff.
look though.
You like the wood look?
I like the wood look. I'm biased on that. Just
You like
'cause
wood?
I like, yeah.
Yeah, I get that. What wattage does the laser pull? Okay, so it's an 80-watt laser, and right now it's pulling about. Bandit, go.
That's one time.
It's pulling about 10% power right now.
Inside. Go. Go.
Once it
boy.
turns
Keep
to
going.
cutting, actual cutting, because this is 5mm plywood, so once it turns to cutting, it will pull a lot more.
I put him in the house.
Yeah, thank you. I just didn't want him to knock.
He's gonna knock something over.
Yeah. His tail doesn't know its own power. This is the problem.
I don't think he knows how big he is.
Maybe.
I really don't.
Yeah. And the level of detail with this is pretty neat. What I like about the drawings that she does, what I like about your drawings in general, is your sketches with all the little lines that make up the drawing.
Oh, yeah.
So when you see one of her drawings, it's a bunch of tiny lines that make up a bigger drawing. So it just translates to laser really well.
We need to do that dragon one I gave you.
Yeah.
Like, use that photo thing we have and do that, because that would look so cool.
So that was the other thing we're talking about doing, is taking already done pieces of art and making them into prints, and then also making laser carvings depending on the medium, what we want to do with them.
Because the pen drawings I do are the very super, super detailed. Like,
Yep.
that was quick.
Yep. So now we're pulling more power because we're actually cutting. Actually cutting the wood. And my little multi-camera, multi-microphone thing actually kind of worked.
I like it.
I dig
I
it
think
too.
it's a good idea.
I think it is too.
Now we get to do bottle openers.
Yeah.
Opener.
Opener. We'll just do one. So the other thing that this thing has, you guys, for those of you that are watching, is if you see there's a little air tube that is down by the nozzle, that's actually spraying air. There's a little oilless compressor that you can't really hear down behind the machine. It's like a separate piece of equipment, and it blows air the whole time. Well, you can toggle it on and off. You don't want to do it when you're doing an image, and certain materials, acrylics, you don't really want to do it. But when you inject air, it controls the heat.
Eric said, is there a bunch of maintenance for it? I think that's what it said. I tried to read
Is there
it.
a bunch of maintenance on the machine? Not. You got to just keep it clean, because as you can imagine, I don't know. I don't want to call it residue actually, but the
Soot?
yeah, like on the lenses and stuff, because the laser is actually in the back of the machine, and if you see here on the top, there's a mirror. It's actually a network of mirrors, and the laser tube is in the back of the machine. So if you
What?
Yeah. So don't put your hand in there, because see that little angle thing right there?
Yeah.
That's a prism that's reflecting the laser beam down. You can't see the laser. It's actually coming across. And if you look in the back over there, you'll see, look over there. you'll see two more light mirrors. Yeah.
So that black box is.
No. It's in the back. It's this huge long glass tube. All these little black boxes.
Oh.
All these little black boxes are just motors.
So that's why the surrounding thing is so big, because if you stick your hand like anywhere.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. It'll burn you.
I mean, I believe that. I'm not gonna stick my hand underneath it. I watch what it does
and
for
it has
that.
to do with the focus of it too. You know, like how pinpointed it is.
Like a magnifying glass.
Like a magnifying glass in the sun. Yeah. More or less.
Interesting. One of my flower petals is over there.
I see that. All right, so let me go ahead and go back to main cam, and why don't you pull that out of there? And we can show people on the main cam what we're doing.
Oh, that's why it did look funny.
Let me see.
That piece of the wood.
Because there was a piece of wood that was a little hollow on the inside.
And
Well, what we could do, if you wanted.
well, I just turned it.
Oh, I know. Well, hang on, let me look. If you want to,
I could put wood glue in there.
or we could just put it in a laser and just cut both ends off real square. But you might not want to. I think the proportion is good.
It's not for me.
This is for
My
my
sister-in-law.
daughter-in-law, yeah. Okay, so hold it up so everybody can see it.
Oh
Go
wait,
close too.
because I'm short.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
which
there's
this way?
right there. So there's a lot of detail in here, and all her little sketch lines and stuff. Are you going to do anything with this?
Nope.
You're just going to leave it natural?
Yep, like I did with my 2.
Yeah.
3. However many I made.
So different finishes could be applied to it. She could color it in with different inks or whatever she wanted
That's
to
the
do.
thing we're gonna try.
There's a whole bunch of different things that her brain.
Oh look,
is...
there's our pet.
Oh yeah, we got
Hi.
a little green lizard living in the garage. So anyway, there's the first one. So the next thing we're gonna do, real quick, and this won't take near as long.
I like the way it smells.
I do too.
Where'd he go?
The next thing we're gonna do is we're going to.
Gotta go, lizard.
This is probably more boring to look at, so we're just gonna. This is a bottle opener, so we'll get you over here in just a second. But okay. So
Look, he's brown.
what?
He's brown now.
Oh, he just turned colors. They do that. All right. So let's
We have a
get.
little baby garage lizard we like to watch.
Yep.
That
Let's get
bandit
rid of
tries to eat.
this. Get rid of this. So now we can go to this little drawing.
I'm in your way.
And let's image red. Here, let's see. Trace image. Okay, so this one we're going to do the red only. We're going to switch this to fill. And we're going to make this 20%, 250 millimeters a second. And we're going to make this 20% power because that's what I used the other day.
Tom F. said, how deep of a piece of wood or metal can it cut?
About 1/4 of an inch depending on the material.
This one can't do metal, can it?
It can't really do metal, no. It does anything organic. Okay, did we measure these? I forgot how big they are.
I think it was 4 by 1.5. Oh, I used a tape measure. .27. So we're gonna go 125. All right. So, because I could just set this, we can lock the proportions, and I can set this at 120. I'm gonna go 120, like so. Now here's the trick. Let's put this here. And we'll get a camera going on the there.
On the there.
Yeah. So now what I need you to do is frame, and I got to figure out where this crap has got to go on this huge thing to make it straight.
All the way over there.
You know what? Let's do this. So that we don't have to do this a million times.
Oh, you have the whole
Yeah,
laser grid. You can just.
we can put it wherever we want. Okay.
Well, then why don't you put it down here? That way you can film it better.
Because it'll. Oh, I could. Yeah. Put it down here in the middle. Okay. And okay.
Do
Go
it
ahead
again?
and set it.
Do it again?
Go ahead and frame it for me. We're gonna probably have to do this like 3 times.
Oh, too far down.
Do it again.
Hold, please. Moving. I got pretty close.
Do it again. All right, do it one more time.
It's got to go up.
Do it again. That's pretty badass right there.
Do that.
Okay, go
We're doing
ahead.
it?
Hang on. Let's get them over here close so they can see.
Well,
Sorry,
you wanna
guys.
Move this.
Sorry, don't mean to make y'all car sick, but okay, go.
Are you ready?
It's probably going to be a little crooked, but whatever.
I'm gonna use it as a joke. So.
Now this is a fill image.
I'm so excited.
When we actually do these for other people, what we're going to do is we're going to create a template. Yeah, it's a teeny weeny bit off. That's pretty good for actually
It'll be
just
fine.
picking it out of space.
Nobody
though.
will know.
So when we actually do these for people and actually sell them to people, we're going to have a template that we cut out of cardboard that will make it to where basically what you do is you trace around the bottle opener and you cut it out of cardboard, and then you put a bunch of them in a piece of cardboard, and then you orient the cardboard in one place, like an XY in there, so that it goes back to the same place every time. And then those holes are a grid that you then have on there, and you just shut the grid off and you do only the engraving, if that makes sense. And it keeps everything straight. You could put artwork
We have
on
talked
an
about
unfinished guitar body. It could be killer. You know, if somebody wanted that, I would definitely do it. That's something that we've talked about doing, but I don't have a need for it. But if you wanted a Japanese dragon, or if you wanted something on a guitar, I would surely do it for you.
I can do those too.
Yeah, we and I can get really good raw bodies. So if you want one,
That
tell
is a
me.
discussion to be had.
Yeah, we will definitely
Will it fit?
entertain it. Oh yeah. For sure. Okay, so what we're gonna do now
Flip it over.
is we're gonna flip it over. Tip recklessly. See, but now watch this. I should be able to be pretty.
I want to see if I can do this.
Okay, okay. All right. Oh, hang on. Undo, undo.
Undo what?
Go here, edit, undo.
Which?
Undo select object. Undo move.
Yes?
Undo clear selection. Keep going. Just keep going. Undo select object. Okay.
Okay.
Now, take the other one and put it over the top of that one so that, and zoom in, you can zoom in with the mouse wheel. See, I put this already in exactly the same spot, right?
So then we
so
just
now
turn this
just
one?
shut that one off and turn that one on.
Or do you want the same? These are different.
Right. So what you're gonna do So what you're gonna do? There's a couple things we're gonna do here.
Okay.
First of all, see if you can drag the other one out of there. Yeah, just drag that one out of there. So now what we're gonna do is click back on the drink responsibly.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Right click. Trace image. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Just hit OK. All right.
Then move this out.
Yep. Boom. Now, change the color. Now select all of that. Like make a kind of a box around it. There you go. Now select all of that and make it like lime green or something. So we know for sure that we're doing the right. But you do that by clicking on one of those little boxes.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay, cool. So now shut everything off but that one.
Okay.
Double click where the numbers are. There you go.
And then do.
And then do the same. 250 there.
And 20.
Yep. And 20. And then
Okay.
switch. Yep.
I pay attention.
That's excellent. So now,
Frame it.
yeah, let's go ahead and frame it really quick and just make sure. That's
Pretty daggum good.
close. Okay, go ahead and hit it. It might be a little off. Stop it.
Now stop. Give it time. No, not that funny? Okay.
Frame one more time. Let's just make sure.
Your phone is like all over the place.
Frame it one more time.
One
All
more
right,
again?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm sure.
Okay.
Sorry about the car sickness, fellas.
Much better.
Much better.
What did they say?
My anniversary is coming up. Would you be interested in making me a print that would incorporate our names? Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. We would totally do that for you, man.
You know that thing we did with Bandit?
Yep.
If you have a way to talk to him,
Yep.
do that, and we can do that
Okay.
with their
Yeah.
names too.
And then we need to get the cleaner. Can you go in the kitchen underneath the sink and get the bottle of yellow cleaner? It's a spray bottle and it's got yellow cleaner in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple of paper towels.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Now, of course, we're just messing around. Like I said, this is not perfect. We're just playing around with this stuff. But we will make templates so that it's all totally perfect. You know, like for the hat patches and stuff,
Hey, Bubbish.
for example, like this, you know, we've been doing some really neat stuff out here. So just because this is a little crooked doesn't mean that all my stuff is crooked. We're just having fun.
You get a paper towel
Now, are we out in there?
for now.
Okay.
I thought we had a roll out here.
We do. All right. So then what we need to do is just spray some of that stuff on there. So this is LA Awesome cleaner, and it just works really good for getting the
Bernie.
burny stuff off.
And I have another new bottle opener.
Yeah. At some point, you're gonna have to design these that we can actually make some money with.
That is selective audience, but
Oh, yeah.
optional.
This will work. All right. So, there you go. And I like how we did it to where when you flip it over, you can read it both ways. See what I mean? Like, Rihanna.
Yeah.
Without having to flip it.
Mhm.
So there you go, man. There's a little laser fun for your Monday night. Yeah, that came out nice.
I did the 2 different fonts on purpose.
I see that. And we've got the settings are pretty much dead on for making this look really nice.
Hello.
Yeah. No, this is really cool. There's our lizard back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, because I even saved that on my iPad.
Yeah, good.
Size-wise.
Yeah, I'm not worried about framing. Once we get this, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cardboard template that these are all going to sit in. And what you do is you basically take a tracing of this and you make a cardboard template of it and put a whole network of them.
Like, you show them your...
No, it's not that. I have one for coasters. It's basically like a piece of cardboard with 4-inch squares cut in it. And what you do is you just put it in a certain XY spot. Yeah, there you go. So this locates it on the laser in a certain spot. This corner goes to the top left and it goes in a certain spot. And then you just drop all the coasters in there. And that corresponds to a grid in the computer. And you shut the grid off and you just leave the graphics that you're going to etch, and only the etching on all the coasters happens. So we're going to do exactly the same thing with this. We're just going to cut a piece of cardboard where all these fit in a nice grid pattern, and it will all work and everything will be straight and it'll be all awesome.
Everything is awesome.
So there you go. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. That's what we did tonight. It's really hot in here now because we had to turn the air off. So we will see you. Well, I'll see some of you on the other channel for the podcast tomorrow. See you later.